And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Guys, in today's video, as always, we are going to be going over all the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. That includes our title and why I believe all signs are pointing towards a James Tavernier Rangers exit this summer. We'll get into that a bit later on, of course, guys, but I just want to discuss and again echo the fact for those of you that probably not missed, well, I'm not sure anyone missed it, but of course the signing of Oscar Cortez was confirmed this morning, and very happy. This is a player that I was really excited to seeing us get the deal over the line despite him being injured. I know there's a lot of fans holding reservations with regards to the signing, but you know, he looks like a player that could really go far, and I know we kind of always say that every single year with regards to players that join this football club, but from the short time that he played with us, I felt that he was probably our best player on the park, the games that he played, and someone that we've been crying out for a very long time. But I'm really liking the way, the direction that we're going at this moment in time with regards to the transfers and our sort of route that we want to go down towards getting deals done, and that we're starting it very early. Remember, we're going to be going into the Champions League qualifiers. We want a settled team pretty quickly, and to be fair, already the window hasn't even opened. We still got 11 days to go until the window actually opens, and already we've seen 5 players go out of the door and we've seen 2 new players come into the door. So again, I do expect a very busy summer, and I do expect more players to go out of the door too. And now I want to bring you this one, guys, and then we're going to talk about the main subject today. But there has been reports stating Rangers are reportedly interested in transfer swoop for Arsenal defender Reuell Waters. The right back, who is 19, is out of contract this summer and could move to Rangers for a compensation fee. The Scotsman reports Waters attracting interest from Rangers. Sheffield United had been interested in signing defender last summer. Waters did not make a competitive appearance for Arsenal, but was included in matchday squads on a number of occasions. It's for Arsenal were keen to hold the teenager, but a new contract offer was not backed by the player. Walters posted a farewell message to Arsenal on social media last month as he looks for a new club. He wrote, "Thank you for everyone that's made this part of my career very special. It's been a pleasure playing for the club, and I wish you all the best for the future." Now, this is why, again, following on from this, guys, again, there is this is coming from decent sources as well, that we're interested in the player, and of course it does look like a Niels Koopman sort of signing with regards to the age profile and all the kind of things. Now, the reason why it brings us on to this thing and why I believe that all signs are pointing towards a James Tavernier exit is because whilst, look, we might not sign every single player and every single transfer rumour that you see, and some things not always BS, but from decent sources we can get an idea of just where Rangers want to bolster the positions. Now, already we're starting to see Reuell Waters from Arsenal being a potential one, and the boy from West Ham United, or who just left West Ham United as a right back. Both right backs there already being linked to the football club. We've already got Dujon Sterling, of course, on the books. Of course, he can play anywhere in position, but there's a real emphasis and a real zoning in now on right back positions, which just makes it, you know, I personally believe that it could also point towards a James Tavernier exit if we are going in for these right back players. Now, as stated, I don't necessarily think we're going to assign all of these players, but you can get a real idea of just where we're trying to bolster different positions and all these kind of things. And Rangers fans have, of course, have caught on to that and do believe the same thing. Following that as well was, of course, with the new away shirt release, of course. Now, James Tavernier is modelled that every single season, but this season, for some weird reason, wasn't a part of the modelling on the away jersey. It's also being stated as well that Saudi interest is there as well in James Tavernier. We know what the Saudis are like. They can offer money as well. So it's starting to maybe point, or signs are maybe pointing and suggesting that we could see a James Tavernier leave this summer. Now, again, look, this isn't gospel, ladies and gentlemen, so don't fire at me. I'm not saying that he is leaving, but it just seems as though if you look at the hints that you're starting to see throughout the build up to this transfer window, that he could potentially leave the football club, which again I know splits a lot of opinion, and I've always said it. I've never shied away from it. I've always said that James Tavernier has been my favourite Rangers player and has been probably the best player for us over the last 9 years. But time waits for no man, and just in the second half of last season, yes, despite the goals and sometimes the assists he get, I think he is starting to be the weak link in our defensive line, and that's saying something considering our defence, our centre backs are absolutely rank rotten as well. So a lot of teams targeting James Tavernier, a lot of mistakes made in the last sort of third of the season, and some people may just put that down to it's just the fact that he's it might just been a bad patch. But I just feel that when you're 32 approaching 33, 2 years left on the deal, you know, you should always try and cash in, and we've always been left with the bag in recent years. And if there was an offer from Saudi Arabia or of a decent fee, then certainly a football club of our size, certainly people making business decisions would look at that as good business and let Tavernier go. And some people will go, well, what happens to the goals and assists? Well, a lot of them are penalties, and I'm not going to be one of those people that says it. You score penalties, but we've got strikers at this football club. They can score penalties as well. You know, if just because James Tavernier goes out the door, it doesn't mean we're going to miss every single penalty that we're given. And to be fair, Tavernier has been a bit inconsistent with penalties as of late. And of course, people talking about assists and other goals that he scored. Yes, he takes every single corner. He takes every single free kick. He takes every single throw-in. And of course, you know, we're going to be a bit less reliant on James Tavernier, who is a right back, by the way, to score goals and assist for us. You know, is primarily we're gauging him on defence. And I seen a funny tweet earlier on. The next time a player goes past Tavernier, we should just see how many goals and assists he's got. Well, it doesn't really work like that, unfortunately. And he has been a weak link defensively for us. And to be fair, goals and assists going forward, you know, no other club, big club or clubs that are dominating Europe, you know, probably a wrong example now bringing up Real Madrid, the fact that Dani Carvajal scored his second goal in the Champions League final. You don't look at Real Madrid going to their right back to score all their goals and get assists. So I do think he has a phenomenal goal scoring and assist record for Rangers. But certainly if that's something you're holding on to, of the 33-year-old going into next season to deliver the goods for us, then that's not the way you should really look at it. And as I stated, time waits for no man, and we should have learned before, being held and left with the bag, Ryan Kent and of course Alfredo Morelos, who are worth absolutely and we got burnt. So again, if there's an offer for him this summer, it should be going out to the door. And in fact, we should be preparing, and it does look like we are preparing for a life after James Tavernier, which is again sad because he's a good captain. He should get a perfect send off from us. A great player for us as well. But as stated, you know, Real Madrid aren't looking at Zidane to play in the midfield anymore, are they? So time waits for no one, and we should always be looking to the future, and it kind of does. Early indications look like that we are doing that. Rangers fans, that's all I've got for you today, guys. Do let me know your thoughts on the James Tavernier situation down there in the comment section below. Do you think he will leave this summer, yes or no? And let me know your thoughts on your personal thoughts. Do you think he should go? Do you think Rangers should keep him? As stated, let me know down in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.